Hello, so welcome to Veda TV. Sir, చెప్పండి సార్ మీ ప్రోడక్ట్ ఏంటి? వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ కంపెనీ?
We are from Hunovo Tech Labs Private Limited. It's a Indian AI-based company.
Okay.
We develop automations for people and businesses. We integrate solutions in which your business works or your business context works. We have multiple range of products. We define from the product level like an ERP, CRM, or your manufacturing pipelines. We are also into infrastructure layer, sovereignty layer. Infrastructure layer is where your GPUs, your compute and stuff. Sovereign layer is about how are you securing your data, how are you computing your data, where is your data stored and stuff. So we are in each layer. We have multiple theories in which we have defined how to use agentic processes in achieving the best results. Today we are able to say we can achieve similar results like the legacy models of GPU or even Anthropic or OpenAI, in which they compute similar sort of results for manufacturing industry using local models. How do you automate those workflows is what we come.
So what is your long-term goal, sir?
So ultimately for manufacturing piece, it's like how do you become sovereign in serving your own people, your own right? How do you develop products in which you can evolve your ecosystem around, ekkada anni prati product okade దగ్గర ఎక్కడ ఎలా చేయాలి అనేది.
What type of ecosystem you want to build, sir?
So currently, we are based in 4 different countries. We are in America, Canada, China, and India. So we operate in America from a e-commerce point of view and the supply chain point of view. So in India, we are manufacturing. We source from China, and also we do production and supply in Canada. When you say what sort of an ecosystem you wanted to build, I wanted to connect all these dots, and then I wanted to get the best out of what we can do in each country. And how do you connect these dots? How do you evolve the company into a global company which is based out of different countries, serving their local people, utilizing the talent, and also serving those industries the best way possible. Yeah.
So when did you started this, sir? How many years?
So this started in 2014, and it's been 12 years so far. Yeah.
So nice. After coming to Himtex, Hyderabad, how it is helping your business, sir?
Today in Himtex, we are able to see the use cases in which we wanted to define further. So let's say in AI and manufacturing product, we were originally solving our own problems. Like we have a manufacturing plant here, right? We were solving how do we save our designers' time, how do we save our programmers' time, and how can we automate our manufacturing workflows in which we can use efficiency of time in defining the products. Now, there are multiple industries or people who work in multiple industries coming in today. They're looking at our product and they're like, okay, I have a use case here. This is what I wanted to solve. How can you help? What can your company do? What can you do? So that is where we are getting most interested in. This will define us in creating better solutions for the industry, and we are hoping to work with many of the big players to define them as we go.
Yes. In coming 5 years, where we can see Hyderabad in the name of manufacture, automation?
So I would say, Hyderabad and India. So coming to manufacturing, for the next 20 years, India is securing a huge slot in the manufacturing segment because we have the right talent, we have the right resources here. We just need to connect the dots. And India is moving very fast in the manufacturing segment. If you see, a lot of foreign companies depend on Indian talent. Now, how can you utilize that talent and then build your own ecosystem here is the goal. And then how can you automate many of the legacy systems here is the goal. So, yeah.
So what do you see in the people, sir?
You have to define what people mean.
It's like what type of people you are expecting?
Well, see here, right? Every person has their own goals or their own agenda. Now, how can today solutions like artificial intelligence or automation industry can help those people go to that next level? How can the system itself teach them to be curious in solving problems is what I look in people. Like, I look in people when they ask curious questions. That is where I get more interested in to see what can they think of further, and then what can they define more. Yeah.
So, what do you want to say to the younger generation who are aspiring to get into the manufacturing and to the industry such like that?
So, young generation today, right? You have the right tools, right technology, right ecosystem to build on. It is about your intent to do the job or create and solve problems, right? Today they have more resources than what were available before, even from my generation. So I see a lot of potential coming out of the young people. I've actually met a whole bunch of youngsters who were college graduates or who were looking for internships coming to these expos. Now, that way, it is showing that they're more interested in understanding the ecosystem, right? So that curiosity is more important yeah.
What do you want to say one word to any entrepreneur who want to get in and work hard? So just one word to encourage them.
Okay, I have to think about this. We can't say in one word.
Yeah.
However, keeping that entrepreneurship, the spirit of entrepreneur is about like not letting go of something. If you strongly believe in something, keep at it. And then one or the other day, it will define for you. Don't lose hope.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for joining
Thank
us.
you.